Welcome, viewers. Once again, we are with you after a long festival period. This time around in India, there is a series of festivities. Today also, we celebrate not only Guru Nanak Dev's Prakash Utsav, we also have Dev Deepavali and Ganga Snan. My good wishes and prayers to everyone and pray to Almighty God that everyone remains secure, safe, and healthy. Safe and being healthy is something which every society members look forward to, wish for, and hope. Remaining secure is something which is within our control and which is beneficial for personal growth and the growth of the society and prosperity of the country. Today, in this uh, podcast, we will focus on a contributory factor which makes every security professionals more professionally oriented, awakened, enlightened, and knowledgeable. And today's subject of the discussion is importance of niche magazine in professional progression. When we talk about niche magazine, especially in the niche of industrial security management, then we can think of a name and a figure. And it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce our viewers, Mr. Santosh Pathak. Mr. Pathak
Thank you.
is very well known face, and it will not be out of the context and it will not be out of place to mention that if a security professional do not know Santosh Pathak, then probably he has just begun his career and he has to just look around and see things how in industrial security management thought leaders shape up not only the quest for security professionals but also educate the environment. Mr. Pathak is a very well known editor of Security Link magazine. This Security Link magazine caters to knowledge enhancement, especially in the field of gadgets and equipments which are used for industrial security management. You can say that this magazine also caters to homeland security. In fact, the spectrum is wide and area is open that anything which affects us in negative way is considered to be related to security or safety. So whichever way you think and you think about securing yourself, securing your property, securing your family and society, you think about security aspects and Santosh Pathak is very much entrenched in all those activities. So my pleasure and privilege, Mr. Pathak. My first point of discussion with you is that you run a magazine. Why you run it? Why you actually decide about publication of this type of magazine, and what goes into producing every month a magazine which remains very relevant for all professionals.
First of all, thank you very much, sir, for giving this big introductions. I don't deserve like that. I have been doing my bit in the industry and trying to do whatever I can do for the enhancement of knowledge and expand the balance between security technologies and etc. with the current situations. I have not started by my choice, sir. I started my this magazine by accident. Actually, I was not of the journalist field in the beginning. I was basically in the marketing field, but because of some reason, I had to join. I joined India Safe magazine. You may be knowing. It was being published by Lieutenant Colonel Preetham Mehta. I joined him in 2007, and I went with him till 2016 when they decided to close the magazine. By that time, I established my place in the industry. People started knowing me, and that was the time that after the with the advice of Colonel Mehta, I started my own, that is SecurityLink India. And by your grace, by the industry support, and by the support from all the members of this industry, I have been successful, and I'm trying to produce as much knowledge as much. However, I acquired knowledge from the industry. I am not a technology person, but I have acquired knowledge from the industry itself. And then I have started producing this magazine, which has been very much recognized, not only nationally, it is internationally recognized. We have been recognized at the center, Dubai Center, at IFSEC Birmingham Center, and so on. So this is my privilege. I got it by destiny, and I am doing like this. I am trying to expand as much knowledge as much knowledge about the latest technologies, the latest products that is available, and the challenges in the industry, the trends that is going to set up, the way the industry is moving, and it should move with the opinion, with the expert comments from the industry experts, etc., etc., etc. Right, sir. Thanks.
You mentioned about Colonel Preetham Mehta and India Safe.
Yes, yes.
He was a fine gentleman, good officer
Correct.
and fine gentleman. And I fondly remember many interactions I had with him. And like you inherited this magazine, as you say, from Colonel Mehta. Colonel Mehta
Yes.
also took the lead from someone else. So then I cannot but think of Captain Sharma. Captain
Okay.
Sharma was in, I would say, around 88, 87, 88, when I entered industrial security professional. This profession at the time had no publication, industry
Hmm.
specific publication. And Security Control magazine, started
Correct.
by Captain Sharma, was one such magazine which at the elementary level started giving information about the nitty-gritties of industrial security management, which was transitioning from chowkidar mindset to professional security team. So we are actually thankful not only to you to continue the legacy. We are thankful to Colonel Preetham Mehta. We are thankful to Captain Sharma also. And of course, I would be very respectfully thinking about Mr. Vasu also. I
Yeah.
will fail if I do not mention about Mr. Vasu because he is also part of the same legacy, same lane. My another point for your elaboration and further adding knowledge to our viewers is that when you decide about every issue, every month you publish a magazine,
Yeah. Correct.
you remain updated about what is happening around you. When we say around us, that is, in the field of industrial security management, but it is not limited to any geographical limitation as of now. So only limitation is that we remain focused on industrial security management, but entire world. So what is happening all over the world? What are the benchmarks being created which are to be followed by others? You keep focus on that. So how you assimilate the information and try to focus would it be issue wise, or as and when new topics keep coming, you start giving space in your that month's publication?
See, sir, informations are flowing in like anything. No, I am already recognized, and people know me very well. So, there is no scarcity of informations. People from their side also they send informations in the way of press releases, in the way of feature articles, in the way of white papers, and etc. etc. Now, how to decide to include in the specific month of the magazine, that I have to categorize. We generally fix the subject for any month, specific subject for any month, and we include those informations, those news which are around that subject. So this is how we decide to keep some of the articles in this specific month, and then take the remaining to the other side. There is one category in our magazine also where we do latest and we do general, which are of knowledge enhancement, for immediate knowledge enhancement of the people around. So this is how we have a team, and we decide based on that. There is another aspect that sometimes very ardent topics, very important, significant topics that comes in, and we also base our subject on that article itself, and then we try to assimilate that, try to accumulate and publish those articles which are related to that topic. So this is the usual modus operandi of how we work and how we select articles in the magazine. There
So,
one thing more I want to add here. We have not only magazine only. We are now on online version also. We are in digital platform also, where we have started uploading. Usually, we try to upload daily basis, but weekly basis. Of course, there are plenty of articles that we do which may not come in the magazine. So they are the news informations, so the updates and advisory kind of things that we have made. So this is how we do things. We are trying to enhance things, also expanding things to homeland security area. Earlier we have not been doing much on laws and policy making, etc., etc. So now we are not trying to include that aspect also, and that is what we are in the process of strengthening my team, who can collect news informations from various resources. There are so many resources nowadays which are sharing the news, and from there we have to authenticate it whether the news is correct. So that requires a team, and based on that team's report we produce the article.
uh, right now is the most active time for event managers.
Correct.
November, December, maybe January, February also. These 4 years are considered most happening time for security professionals, because there are many seminars, annual seminars, uh, workshops, and many shows are created. So there would be one annual seminar in November, then next week there would be another seminar, then exhibitions. Time of exhibition is
Correct.
started, and by the side of exhibition there are a few discussion workshop seminars also conducted. Magazines such as yours cover these activities, these events. I have noted in your case that not only you provide to have few photographs and good things, positive things about the event, which in any case everyone would love to have, because if some organization is organizing an event, they would love to have positive publicity in established magazine like yours. But what I have noticed is that in the event, in the seminar or workshop or different events, speakers make profound contribution, but some other magazine or website would give only pictorial coverage, that
Correct.
lighting lamp, making speeches and felicitating each other. But what you do is you also cover the subject, and it is not
Correct.
passing reference. You give very focused. Someone said uh, in a keynote address that entire content you cover in your magazine, that adds to the value. When I buy your magazine, I browse through your magazine, I learn a lot. So I'm sure that you will continue this trend. But when you started it, what was actually meaning by covering, giving entire content, or rather reproducing that content in your magazine?
So when you give out a news, it should be very comprehensive. Unless it gives out something, some knowledge to the readers, it is valueless. It does not stand at any point. So actually, we have media partnership with most, rather almost all the security events that is happening around. We get when we are media partners for Intersec also, and for 2 3 after COVID, there have been discontinuation because of some reasons, but we have been media partners for all these activities around the globe. uh, as you ask me, I must say, unless you give the detail of the event that is happening, of course we cannot in detail it in 2 or 3 pages or 4 pages, but then the focus points which gives the knowledge, like the keynote speakers, whatever he said, that is going to give knowledge out, give out the knowledge to the readers. Unless I mention that, that won't be of any value to the readers. Simply photographs and the photographs and glimpses of the event may give a brochure kind of thing, and that brochure is already being supplied and circulated by the manufacturers and distributors or the vendors, whosoever it is, whether it is a OEM or whether they are distributors or system integrators or not. But then that is for the part, because our viewership is very large, we have to give these focus points, and this is how we take the positive points of the events, and this is how the event is also being getting a place in the market. So our intention as a media platform, our intention is always to enhance knowledge of the readers, and simply taking felicitation, like as you mentioned, felicitations and etc and etc, that is okay, but these are the points, in a preview kind of things, but then we give more focus on what is being disseminated there, so to the readers, and what can bring some impact to the stakeholders whosoever. And that is why I try to be more inclusive than superficial.
You mentioned just now that your magazine is now available on the internet, your website.
Yes.
You share the link. So now I definitely know that your revenue generation is not through purchase of your magazine. And once someone was mentioning that such magazines survive only on revenue earned through advertisement. And my reaction was, so what is wrong?
Yeah.
Because ultimately, I want to know what is the latest in CCTV, what is latest in guard tour management system or alarm monitoring system. And your magazine provides me readily available information on the new things in the market. So I am happy because presently industrial security management is a profession like doctor's profession or like lawyer's profession. If doctors do not meet medical representatives regularly, their practice will suffer. And
Correct.
if lawyers do not read regularly, their practice will suffer. So here it is mix of doctors and lawyers profession that we need to meet and we need to read regularly. And your magazine provides such information. So I believe that that might be kind of system of remaining viable in
Correct.
print media. So the information which is provided through the advertisement is on the site, but you also provide features, featured article on specific gadgets and specific technologies which is being introduced in the market. How you gather such contents?
Sir, companies contact us very clearly because we are now available online also. Earlier also, while it was more print media, our reach was very nice. It was, of course, I give this credit because I got this legacy from Colonel Preetham Mehta, and he has already mentioned, and the market he established was inherited to me. So that was a privilege to me, and I'm very much with full of gratitude for him. He has been my mentor, and I learned so many things. And rather in this field, I have learned everything from him. So, as I told you earlier, also there is no scarcity of informations, and the new companies whosoever are interested in investing or launching themselves in Indian market, they find us at the topmost generally. So we receive the mail that we are coming to. We get these kind of mails most of the times whenever they used to come, and then at places like as you mentioned, conferences, and like if SIC is coming, that is in December, and the CAPS event is coming, that is in November itself, and ISSF is coming, that is also in December, and so on. So everywhere I'm so at everywhere we get informations everywhere. We network with the people who are new to the company, new to the country, and this is how we are getting connects with them. Like recently, I got a mail from Vicon industry. Vicon is very much there in India, but we are doing for that country, and they are doing wonderfully good work. They have very good products. So, getting information today is not very difficult for me. We get information. You can find sometimes in my inbox plenty of mails that we want this article to be published, and then we do the things accordingly as is convenient for us as well as.
Yes, now you confirm my impression that information from this segment would be coming very happily and eagerly,
Correct.
and you will have enough material to provide to the readers. But another side, which is very difficult to approach and very difficult to get response from them, is security professionals themselves. I have been telling repeatedly that we security professionals do not read much, and we write even lesser than that.
Correct.
So, first thing, we don't read, and secondly, we don't write. So, end user's perspective is very difficult to get, and it is like product development. Unless and until customers' feedback is available, product cannot be improved.
Correct.
So one side is giving information readily to you, but other side is the security professionals who are going to use that information, use the technology, use those gadgets and systems, but they don't, as matter of professionalism, they fail here and they do not write much. Still, you get a few thought leaders from that end users side who share your ideas. Is it really very challenging, and how you get their perspective?
Really very challenging, sir. It's not very easy. You all already know this. Actually, I must say, in the beginning, we were facing these kind of challenges. You were talking about the revenue generation. Earlier, we were not getting subscription, paid subscription for the magazine. Most of the times, we were distributing magazines free of cost. We are based our revenue generation on advertisements also. We had plenty of advertisements earlier. Today we have, but those days it was more advertisements. Today we receive even paid articles, so that is a good thing happening. And because of the electronic but digital version, digitalization of the system, um, the reach of the articles are has gone profoundly very big, very wide range. Now we are able to reach and send the articles too. So this is how the coverage is has increased. So nowadays I get sometimes reviews also, like if an article is published on our website and that is tagged on LinkedIn, that is uploaded on LinkedIn, based on that we get reviews also. This was not possible, and this was not happening in earlier days, in the days of print only. So today we are getting this a kind of appreciation, that our magazine, readily available appreciation, I must say, that our stories are being taken. We are getting even today we are getting online subscriptions for online digital magazine also. So we have started getting feedback from the end user segment also, and based on that we they ask us, the end users calls us, okay, I have give a connect to this company, or give this kind of I want this kind of product. So I may start even consultancy work now, because I sometimes get this, which I pass on to the industry.
So this opportunity I avail to appeal all security professionals that it is not self-marketing, but it is sharing your success stories,
Correct.
which helps to get fresher ideas, which helps others to get motivated and encouraged, that your success stories would be emulated, and it will be kind of a source of inspiration. And when you share with the peers and their endorsement comes, this is one very potent certification of your professional achievements. There might be certificates hanging in your offices. There might be trophies and cups and banners you earn because of your professional excellence. But endorsement from your peers is something much more profound, important, and encouraging to others. So write your success stories, and till such time lions start writing their success stories, it will be only the stories of hunters which will be exchanged in the environment. So use this opportunity, contact Mr. Pathak, and it will be, I am sure, if found worth publishing, it will be published in his magazine also. But then you, being the professional, would give critical analysis of anything new which is happening around you. So now another point, Mr. Pathak, is that physical print of your magazine is received, read it. Sometimes few articles are flagged for reading, second reading, understanding the meaning and implication, and after that it is put on shelf. And very soon it will be very difficult to retrieve that information if someone very accurately recollects where that which month's magazine this article was published. So retrieval of that information is very challenging. However, you have made this easy. Now, do you have kind of a search button in your website which searches with the kind of searching tool search engines have, that I want to search in your magazine whether you published an article about the thermal image system, or you have published any article about head counting through CCTV system. So, is it possible, or would you think about such search engines?
Yeah, we have just revamped our website. You can check maybe 2 3 times, and it is in the process of updating also. Every magazine, every article that comes in the magazine, they appear online as well, in the online version. Of course, it does not have the format of magazine, but it has the format of online news broadcast. So, and you may not get the same in the magazine, but you may get the same article online. And that is for, on our website there is a search where you can put the keyword. Most of the keyword works a lot, and we are in the process of advancing that system also, where with the keyword like a keyword like head counting, or the specific that you mentioned here, that you can get the article in front of you. So may not be, it is very right now in on the pages we have not created that facility, while on the flip pages when you of the magazine, when you study the or read the process, read the article, or if you want any particular, because it is mostly in PDF or JPEG version. We are in the process of advancing that system, where it will be in in PDF version. There are some of the platforms which have started giving this facility, where emails are enabled, where keywords are enabled. So that will be possible, but I am in the process on the magazine. But in any case, if you want something, you can go on our website and type the keyword. You will get that detail in this.
So
Yes.
focus would be uh, generating responses limiting to security link magazine, because when I search in security link magazine website, then my purpose of search is that whether any such article was published in security link, because
Correct.
open search platform are many. So through Meta or through AI based search engines, or Google for that matter, is already available. But seeing whether you have already published an article, and if that where I can click the link and read it. So that was my purpose of query. You have
Yes.
answered.
So it is both way available, sir. On Google also, where most of the articles you can find which are published, which is published in Security Link India, that is available on first page or maybe second page. You will get. So we are working on very vigorously on the SEO part also. And in
Right.
on our website, if you want any specific article, if it is published there, you will get.
So there are few concerns, and there are few observations. Of course, few of them are very complimentary in nature, which I have already displayed on the screen. But there is one observation, and that observation is again beside monosyllable of excellent, excellent, and excellent from Govind Mishra, he says excellent. Mr. R. Pathak says it is excellent. And Neeraj Acharya also says it is excellent. But Paras Kumar Pathak has mentioned that Security Link India is doing really a fantastic work in its domain. Great work, Security Link. Great postcard. So of course that makes me happy, and that obviously makes you also happy. But then my
Yeah.
last question of this podcast is focused on Security Link itself. Has it ever occurred to you that since you are already in the media and you are covering many events, creating an event by Security Link itself, has it ever occurred to you that why not do something of your own?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, you have touched the heart. I am on that. Yes, of course. This time of starting events. Maybe I may start with webinars, but I am planning. Maybe next year you will come to know that. But then that is for I always seek your support because without your support, I may not be doing this. So, but it is in a plan. But I'll announce very soon. Yes.
So support is mutual. We are part of mutual admiration society. You admire what International Council for Industrial Security, Safety and Management is doing, and we appreciate what you are doing. It is mutually complementary and coexisting kind of relationship we must have, towards all such bodies in the fraternity. But then again, it takes little baby steps, tentative planning, and then one realizes that we were all along capable of producing some magnificent event, and why did we not start earlier? So last year we had, our very
Correct.
first event, and then you were witness to it that we
Yeah.
thought that we will be able to have only this much of audience, but double the expectation. House was full, and we were thinking about why we have not started earlier and why we have not thought about bigger event. I'm sure that your maiden event would be super successful. And I am also sure that in the audience in the hall, I will be seeing how and what you do and how you do it. My compliments and good wishes in advance. Mr. Pathak, just let me know in your parting comment, how would you like security professionals to receive your magazine, and how you are focused to professional progression of their career?
So that is very obvious. Our magazine is giving out knowledge, and knowledge that is not about technologies and products, etc. We have knowledge articles also written by the industry experts, which impart so many things that is known, and that we carry them specifically because that can enhance their knowledge of the stakeholder who can progress their professional life and professional stint. So this is how we are doing. I have already carried article from you also, sir, and that has been very much recognized and is very well taken from the industry. And this is how I try to, because you are the industry experts. ICISS SSM is doing brilliant work, and I was part of the event that you conducted. So this is my focus only. Business is one part, but my focus is, and my objective is, and rather my vision is, to give to the industry, to take something from the industry. So we have to give the industry honestly what I meant for, and that is for I can seek something from the industry. That is my
And as we come to the end of this podcast, this is day of Dev
Guru.
Deepavali, Prakash Parv of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and Ganga Snan.
Yes.
There will be many festivals right through 31st December, for which my advanced greetings to all our viewers and members. Let this year remain safe and sound for your family and friends. And let New Year bring newer hopes, newer objectives, newer ambitions, and wishes for safe and secure world around us. Mr. Pathak, you have been very helpful and thoughtful, sparing your time. And I know that right now you must be super busy and tension that you have to deliver a fresh new
Correct.
edition of your security link. So you are busy, I know. And with this, I appeal to all our viewers and members of International Council for Industrial Security, Safety and Management to remain clued into our next podcast. Every edition, we try to bring different subject with the thought leaders, the leading lights of industrial security and safety profession. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, kindly do so and let us know what would be the subject you want us to cover in next podcast. Till then, remain safe, remain secure, remain happy and prosperous wherever you are. Thank you very much. And